The new full-time training center project in Mexico. The full-time training in Mexico began 17 years ago in February of 2002 with 35 trainees. It had been in operation before that time in Anaheim until it was transferred to Mexico City. Since then, there have been a total of 339 trainees that have graduated.
The current training center is a 1-hour drive from the main university, abbreviated UNAM, so our trainees must travel about an hour each way to preach the gospel on the campus, together with our campus team at UNAM. UNAM is the most important university in the country, with a student population of 100,000 students on the main campus in Mexico City. UNAM is also among the most 20 important universities in the world. Most of the campuses in Mexico City restrict non-students from coming on campus. However, at UNAM, any number of our trainees are able to go on campus with no restrictions in order to freely practice preaching the gospel. They are also able to join in with the campus team that is serving there and receive their help in shepherding the students they have contacted.
In 2015, the Lord brought to our attention a large building which we purchased. This building is located only 15 minutes from the university by walking and 10 minutes by subway. The subway station is about 200 yards from this building. This is the building we are planning to remodel in order to house the full-time training, beginning in February 2021. Because this facility is so close to the university, it will give our trainees an excellent opportunity to practice preaching the gospel of the kingdom to an unlimited number of students.
Every year, 30,000 new students enter the undergraduate programs of UNAM. It has several research institutes at the master's and PhD levels. Many of the graduates from UNAM occupy the most important positions in Mexico. UNAM is famous as the school from which the presidents of Mexico have graduated. We have a student Bible center called the Copilco House, very close to the university. It is only a 5-minute walk from one of its entrances. This property was acquired in 2007 for the campus work. Over 20,000 young people pass in front of this property each day as they walk from the nearby subway station to the campus. This student Bible center has 2 meeting areas, which are used for the church meetings, as well as other areas which we use to take care of new ones, preach the gospel, and shepherd the students.
We have a team of 5 architects, 3 brothers and 2 sisters, who are working on this project. They are designing the remodeling and enlargement of the facility we will use for the new training center. Our current training center is able to handle a maximum of 80 trainees in their main classroom and dining room. Because it has no housing available for the trainees, we must rent houses off-site, both for the trainees as well as the serving ones. This continually creates a hardship on our budget.
Once the new training center is remodeled, it will have 4 floors and will occupy approximately 41,000 square feet. It will have the following facilities: a classroom area that can receive 160 trainees. This is double the capacity of the present training center. An industrial kitchen.
A dining room for 160 trainees plus the serving ones. It will have a second classroom that can accommodate 40 trainees. It will have 2 separate libraries for studying the truth, one for the brothers and another for the sisters.
It will also have some small rooms that may be used for studying in small groups and for fellowship. It will have offices for all those who serve in the training center.
There will be enough bathrooms on each level to meet everyone's needs. There will also be a number of open spaces for personal and corporate prayer.
We have very carefully designed the stair and emergency exits on every floor in order to provide maximum safety in case of a fire or an earthquake. We have dedicated one full level to provide housing for 60 of our sister trainees.
On the bottom floor, the training center will have one full apartment with 3 bedrooms, another apartment with 2 bedrooms, and 2 smaller suites that will be fully equipped. On the bottom floor, we will also have some offices, a public bookstore for selling the ministry books, and parking.
Due to its proximity to UNAM, this new facility is in one of the safest areas of Mexico City. It is located in the middle of 3 of the most important neighborhoods. This new facility is only a 45-minute drive from the International Airport in Mexico City, which makes it very convenient for transporting our visiting trainers.
So far, we have invested $3 million to purchase and upgrade this building. To complete the remodeling and enlargement of the building so that it will be able to accommodate 160 trainees for training, 60 trainees and 4 couples for housing, will require another $2.6 million. We will be able to provide $1.3 million, but we will be $1.3 million short. We look to the Lord that this shortfall could be raised so that we may be able to do the remodeling in October of this year and have the new training center ready to be in full function by February of 2021. How may we participate in this remodeling project for the advance of the Lord's move in Latin America?
First, we may all pray. Our prayers honor the Lord and pave the way for Him to work out the desire of His heart.
Secondly, we may give. Our offerings are a sweet-smelling fragrance to the Lord and will be a great blessing to the advance of the Lord's recovery among so many Spanish-speaking saints who will be trained here. Many participants, many offerings, great and small, are the way we will be able to complete the remodeling of this new training center. And lastly, some may even go. There is the need for skilled and non-skilled laborers, if some can come to help for either short-term or even a longer time. You will be gratefully welcomed and taken care of.
The easiest way for the saints outside of Mexico to give an offering would be to send your offering to the church in Anaheim, designated for the new training center in Mexico. The address is 2528 West La Palma Boulevard, Anaheim, California, 92801. Thank you for listening to this presentation.